Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy RJ Game News USA here. Back today with another video. And honestly, I've learned a lot recently, especially this week, about AI data centers and exactly how bad they are and how we bipartisanly need to come together against these AI data centers because we need to stand up for humanity. And and these data centers are absolutely going to wreck this country. So we're going to react to a video here. It's by Secular Talk. Notably, he is a left-wing person, but I think you can have good ideas from the left or the right. Depends what the idea is. So let's keep an open mind as we listen to this video and we react to it, because this is part of what just stuns me and shocks me about these AI data centers. Shit is going down for real. If you're new here, please subscribe, but let's get started.
So people are beginning to wake up and reject these AI data centers that are being put up all across the country. And they're rejecting them for every practical reason you can imagine. First of all, these things take a tremendous amount of fresh water, and they blow through that fresh water, leaving people vulnerable to run out of water.
That alone right there, without seeing anything else, that alone right there is reason enough these data centers should not be built. They should be banned. If people can run out of water, we already have water shortages to a degree, or issues with water. You know what I mean? There's going to be wars over water to begin with coming up this century. Let alone now with the expansion of data centers. People need water to drink, dumbasses. Who cares about your AI data centers if you don't have enough water for people to drink?
That alone should be the end of the conversation. You shouldn't put these things up on those grounds alone. But then you get to the noise pollution, the light pollution, the actual pollution, which in Memphis we know.
Now, by the way, by no means am I a green energy guy. By no means am I'm super bang the drum for climate change, okay? I've always railed against ridiculous government ideas like the carbon tax and bullshit like that, right? But if this data center stuff is going to give us noise pollution, light pollution, actual pollution, and what are we really getting from it? Our jobs taken. That's it. So, in the future when the Matrix happens and people are in their little pods in a virtual reality, they're being used as batteries for these big towers. That future doesn't feel that fucking far off, guys. If you're a human, you should be against this shit.
Grok's data center is basically poisoning people there. It is a fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare. Now take a look at this. Alarming. Small town Louisiana is in chaos because of Zuckerberg. Meta is building a $27 billion AI data center, 4 million square feet on 2,250 acres. They're permitted to suck 23 million gallons of water per day, while locals deal with noise, lights, dust, and skyrocketing bills. Estimates are saying 600 million...
No, that is unfucking acceptable. To deal with noise at all hours of the night, lights at all hours of the night, and skyrocketing bills and pollution. That should not be permitted to be built. Seriously. Seriously, guys. Who okayed this shit? Who said this was fine?
Gallons of water per year will be used. This is what progress looks like, turning peaceful American towns into server farms for all of your data. Big tech gets richer off of the data that they legally stole from you, all because you signed the terms and conditions. Regular people are getting screwed. Say goodbye to any ounce of privacy that you think you may have had left. Who's really winning here? Tag someone who needs to see this. And then here we go. So let me play this video for you. Let's watch.
Meta's new $27 billion AI data center is causing chaos in a small town in Louisiana. In February, I flew down to Louisiana, to Richland Parish, a rural county where Meta is building a mega AI data center. Just to put it in perspective for you, this AI data center is 4 million square feet, 2,250 acres. That's roughly 70 football fields. When I was in Richland Parish, I spoke to over a dozen residents and really got to hear their concerns. People are talking about how their rents are going up because there are thousands of workers coming from out of state staying in these massive RV parks. I also spoke to local businesses that are suffering. While there are definitely businesses that are making money hand over fist, you're also finding small businesses that are struggling because they can't get in with the right people or get the right catering jobs for the Meta workers on site, for example. And then you're also just seeing a tremendous amount of noise and bright lights. This is a massive site that's brightly lit all night long, and people just see a halo over their house. It's important to keep in mind that this area of Northeast Louisiana has typically struggled with jobs, with poverty, and this AI data center is considered to be an economic boom opportunity for the whole region. A lot of people ask me whether...
Bullshit. It's only a boom to the billionaires and the investors. Okay? This is killing society. AI, it's killing content on YouTube. It's killing jobs. And now it's killing people's ability to live where they want to live. To live where they are living. Where an AI data center is being built close to them. This is un-American. I won't stand for it. Neither should you.
These mega AI data centers are worth the disruption. I can tell you that I've now visited 5 across the country, in Texas, in Michigan, and in Arizona, as well as Louisiana. And I can say it's hard to tell how it's going to play out. They are incredibly disruptive. The residents often don't realize what's happening until it's already happening. There are many people who still hope that the long term is beneficial for these regions, but right now, it's chaos.
Oh no, don't give me that Trump administration bullshit. Short-term pain for long-term gain. No. No. Absolutely not. I'm tired of this shit, man. When do we start winning? When do we start winning as regular Americans? You know what I mean? Instead of constantly taking it on the chin, whether it's raising gas prices, whether it's going to unnecessary wars for Israel, a country that is just wanting to expand its borders, and we shouldn't have to help them. Right? When are we going to stop, stepping in and helping Ukraine? When are we going to stop giving tax breaks to the billionaires? When are we going to stop polluting our waters, polluting our air, and costing us dearly in the job market? When is this going to stop? How many people need to lose their home or be homeless or on the brink of poverty? How many people need to die before healthcare is a human right? Ask me that. Tell me that. Tell me that.
Damn. This is what it sounds like living half a mile from a data center at 1 a.m. I'll play the video for you in a second. They're sucking 5 million gallons of water per day in a drought state, while you can't even collect rainwater in some places. Constant roar, no sleep, destroyed property values. This is the AI future they sold us. Wake up. All right, so here we go. This is what it sounds like to live half a mile from a data center. Oh, no.
Oh.
If that was happening 24/7, I would lose my fucking mind.
I couldn't live there. I couldn't live like that. People can't live like that.
Noise at 1 a.m. Oh, no. No shot, son. No shot. You are not ready for this rabbit hole. AI data centers are guzzling billions of gallons of water to cool their servers, but here's the mind blower. They're running it through reverse osmosis.
Okay, now, Secular Talk, Kyle here, he actually cuts away from this tweet. I'm going to actually look at the tweet and read it and see why he might have cut away from it. It says, AI data centers are guzzling billions of gallons of water to cool their servers, but here's the mind blower. They're running it through reverse osmosis, stripping minerals, memory, creating dead null water that forgets everything. Your body is 60% water. Thoughts, emotions, consciousness itself are all tied to water structure. Are they literally erasing the Akashic records of life? Okay, I get why Kyle got off that tweet.
stripping minerals plus memory, creating dead and null water that forgets everything. Your body is 60% water, thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. This seems like it might be a little woo-woo type stuff here, so I don't know about that. But let me also show you this. Texas is about to get absolutely cooked. This new data center...
All right, Texas. Look out, Texas. This is not good for you.
Texas Panhandle will use more electricity than all Texas homes combined times 2. What on earth? All right, let's watch this one.
How big is the new data center campus they're building in the Texas Panhandle? It's the biggest one in the world. It will use as much power as all of the homes in the entire state of Texas combined times 2. It will use more power than 38 states. Not combined, but it will use more power than all of the power used in any one of 38 different states.
Okay, guys, come on. I mean, rolling blackouts, they become more of a thing in America as time has went on. Our power grid is sorely out of date. You think these data centers aren't going to cause more outages? Really? Why is this being permitted? How?
Data center campus portion of it is, I believe, 18 million square feet. It will sit on a piece of ground that is 5 square miles. So you can drive by it for 5 miles, make a right turn, and drive by it for another 5 miles.
That's insane.
That's pretty big.
That's crazy.
You know what the wild part is? The company building it has no knowledge of data centers. Nope, not in the data center business. Project Matador. Look it up.
Jesus Christ. So we're building all these data centers, light pollution, noise pollution, actual pollution, blowing through our fresh water, making people sick. And at the same time, even in a best case scenario, you're building the data centers for the AI that's going to eventually take your job away from you. Yeah, this doesn't seem sustainable, does it? And then don't even get me started. If you start looking into what these AI CEOs actually believe, like what their political world...
You're getting ready to hear what the globalists really believe. What these AI technocrat, freaking World Economic Forum people really believe. They hate humanity, guys. They hate us. They want us dead. Seriously, listen.
Worldview is and what their belief system is. I'm not kidding when I say there's a lot of people who pointed out, based on their analysis, they think they're actually trying to, like, summon a demon. Like, they're actually trying to create God in a computer. That's why, how many times have you heard Rogan say, like, maybe AI is Jesus, bro? He said this a number of times on his show. He's not making that up himself. Okay, he's friends with Peter Thiel. He's friends with a lot of these AI tech CEO types. They understand what they're dealing with here. They're using immense power. They're trying to create artificial general intelligence where it's self-correcting. It's effectively God.
For those of you that are religious, this AI stuff sounds very much like Mark of the Beast. These data centers and trying to create this AI supercomputer, godlike, demon-like creature sounds like the Antichrist. Legitimately. Like, I'm just saying. Now, look, you could take it 2 different ways. You could say, from the atheist point of view, hey, these are religious zealots in their own right, whether they're Satanists or whatever, trying to do their thing, and as a result, we're all suffering. Or you can take it literally from the religious perspective and be like, the people running the world, that's our enemy, and they're literally trying to summon a demon out of this AI. Okay? Take it either way you go. The point is, we need to stand up and stop this shit now. Protest now. Write your congressman now. Make a video like I am now. Okay? For real.
God in a computer, or a demon in a fucking computer. And, they have, like, genuinely anti-human views. Like, when you listen to Peter Thiel, remember when he was asked, like, hey, you would like, the human species to continue on, wouldn't you? And he's like,
That kind of question should be a slam dunk answer. Like, even if you're a billionaire that is part of the World Economic Forum and for depopulation and all this shit, when somebody's got you in a gotcha question like that, it's a softball. You're supposed to say, even if you don't believe it, hey, I believe in human flourishing and I want to help humans as much as possible because I am one myself. The dude fumbled it. Peter Thiel fumbled the question. He can't even save face anymore about caring about the human race.
He was unable to answer the question. He was like stumbling and fumbling and falling all over himself. Because they actually don't give a shit about human beings. If anything, if you're working class, you just fucking get in their way. They want to depopulate the earth, be the only ones around, and they want to basically, they're anti-human in the sense that they want to like mesh together with
There is no plan coming to save regular Americans. Okay? Know this now. There's no plan coming. Okay? The plan is mass depopulation because they don't want to have to feed us. Alright? And then subjugate the rest of us they want to keep alive. That's the plan. It's been their plan for centuries throughout history. And it's taken the form of this technological dictatorship. It goes above our government. The technocrats are above law and order right now.
AI. They want to like download their consciousness into a computer so they can live forever. This is what we're talking about. This is who these people are. And they're making all of the economic decisions, and they're ruining vast swaths of this country by doing these projects right near population centers where, like I said, they're taking all the water, they're polluting everything. You got noise pollution. You got all sorts of negative downstream effects as a result of this. So it's time, I think it's time people wake up. But they're beginning to wake up because now there's anti-AI movements happening all across this country. And I think it's really going to hit a tipping point because they're trying to rush through building these things as much as humanly possible, and I don't think the people are going to stand for it. I think they're going to revolt. Hey.
Okay, but here's my problem with that. All right? That's good. People are learning. I'm learning, right? We're revolting. We can revolt. What does that look like? Because the shit's still going to happen anyway. We got over $4 a gallon gas out there. American people are pissed about that too. Does that change anything? Fuck no, it doesn't. Why? We have a two-party system. And both of them are beholden to billionaire technocrats who want to kill us. So how do you fix that? You tell me. You tell me in chat. You tell me in the comments below. Is it just too far gone? Is it out of our control? Is there anything we could actually do? The only thing I've managed to do, and I did this in my own life when it came to the COOF virus, is peaceful non-compliance. That's it. I didn't wear the fucking mask. I didn't take the fucking jab. Right? Peaceful non-compliance. And that's all we can do with this AI data center stuff, is peaceful non-compliance. But even that will only get you so far. They're imposing their will on us. So, any ideas? Let me know. It's RJ signing out. Have a good one.